afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Phillies have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Cole Hamels starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And they'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ashburn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every 3rd at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit in the air out to left field. Ashburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now into the box, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Richie
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
2-0 now. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Smoltz, playing here in his age 29 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the AB now. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out and a runner on second base. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. The 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. McCutchen will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
That is fair. The catcher.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Joe Torre, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is good. The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First offering on its way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's inside. 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Hey! He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next to stand in is Didi Gregorius. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Harper, base runner at first with one out. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Freeman is there, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And now, Rhys Hoskins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right.
Harper on the run, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dansby Swanson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Standing in now, John Smoltz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Before the 0-2, a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2.
3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in now, Richie Ashburn. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Here's the first pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the AB now. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty with one out now. And up steps Hank Aaron. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Next to dig in, Chipper Jones. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. Left fielder looking up. And it's gone. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. So now to the plate, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here comes the 1-2. Torrey on second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. One and 2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1. Hey! And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. At the plate now is Dansby Swanson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Smoltz.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, John Smoltz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 2-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gregorius onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aaron is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. First delivery to him.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Cole Hamels. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Richie Ashburn is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hoskins at second. Hamels at first. 2 out in the inning. In there, 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson throws it in. Throw on the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, here is Freddie Freeman.
Moving off to the plate, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Line hard to center field. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Next, it'll be Hank Aaron, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Joe Torre. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now at the plate, Jimmy Rollins will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to hit is Andrew McCutchen. Now here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Mike Schmidt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. David Hale will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
David Hale.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, John Smoltz, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Acuna digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. McCutcheon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to bat, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's set, and the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch on its way.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Luke Jackson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
JT Realmuto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
4-1.
4-1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now the 2-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.